Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Smackdown Live review here, January 30, 2018. Episode just ended moments ago. Mixed Match Challenge is live on Facebook Watch. Check that out if you want to. Also, if you're watching the State of the Union Address of the current President Trump, Donald Trump. So, if you're enjoying that, I know I've been going back and forth between SmackDown and the address, and then here after doing this review, I'll be flipping over MSNBC, CNN, Fox News, all of them, sporadically back and forth in its own right, with marathons in the State of the Union beyond local news, 10 o'clock, so 10 o'clock Central PM. But right now here doing a review for SmackDown Live, and it's a very good amount of it. And for what I didn't, obviously that's what I have WWE.com for, to let me know what else happened during the show. All right, no, I was just checking something. All right, SmackDown Live. Wells Fargo Center, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, site of Monday Night Raw, Royal Rumble, and the NXT show. NXT Philadelphia for us a whole weekend of fun. Here for the second biggest event. Starts with the show with Shayna Nakamura and AJ Styles. Staying united, even though they have a looming WrestleMania encounter. Shayna Nakamura being the men's Royal Rumble winner. Again, as I talked about in my review, which everybody can check out here on the channel not last night, but Sunday night, of how it seems like that's just how they're going to book things moving forward with the Royal Rumbles. It seems that way. You never know. Raw will win one, SmackDown will win the under, so one can have a big thing moving forward to tip their head on. Or so both shows, really. Both shows have one thing to tip their head on because one of their superstars won a Rumble. And also they have to figure out for the other one. So in this case, this year, the men had the SmackDown superstars win. And I guess WWE's changed it where you can pick who you want to face, not automatically because of brand loyalties. Picking who you're going to face as champion. So Shinsuke Nakamura already picking, he picked, right? At least the storyline or kayfabe sense. AJ Styles to face at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, or at least a WWE champion. You never know, right? Fastlane, he could lose it, even though he probably won't. But technically right now it's AJ Styles. So she's going after the WWE Championship on his brand of SmackDown Live. On the women's side, we have Raw representative Asuka winning. But which one will she choose? Will she technically move to SmackDown Live without being traded anyway, but moving there because she's going to go after that title, and if she wins it, that officially means she's over on SmackDown Live. Even if she loses it the next night. Well, she won't, but I'm just saying, even if that happened 24 hours, 48 hours, because it's a SmackDown title, it'd be on SmackDown. 48 hours after WrestleMania, they're in the Big Easy, which I'm still hoping to attend there live. We'll see. And she's then going to be on SmackDown Live. It'll be like a trade happening without a trade actually happening, with superstar moving over to a different brand because of that. There's the Royal Rumble. Anything can happen. All possibilities are endless for sure. But the point is, now Raw has to have something for their Elimination Chamber for a title to be on the line, let alone for a number one contendership for the other one. Alexa Bliss will be defending her Raw Women's Championship inside that chamber for the first ever women's Elimination Chamber match. And then also on the other flip side of Monday Night Raw with the Raw branded pay-per-view of Elimination Chamber, there'll be a number one contendership match. Already on Raw, we had those first three, and I talked about that in the Raw review, and we'll keep it there on Raw. But because here we're supposed to talk about SmackDown, but I'm just trying to get to a bigger point. Slowly but surely I am. So on SmackDown side, we have the men's title, okay, and set with Shinsuke Nakamura winning the Rumble for SmackDown, or not for SmackDown Live for himself, but a representative of SmackDown Live for that show. So for their pay-per-view event between now and WrestleMania's Fastlane, WWE Fastlane. AJ Styles will still defend his title, but obviously against someone else, and have that there. And on the women's side, maybe they'll have a number one contendership match or a title match, or however they please that way, just like Raw. So in that way, that's why it's a good 50-50 booking. And I have a smart way to do it that way. Just that's what I basically am saying. I like that they do that. Because you have for both brands where one of them, on one brand has a winner for the men's, one brand has a winner for the women's, making the other brand have to do something for the other one, and the other brand for the other, and the other, as I already explained in detail. In respect to how everything panned out here in 2018 was the first time doing that, with the first ever Women's Royal Rumble. But that's where the show started there with Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles there. With Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and otherwise. Then moving along, Rusev defeating Kofi Kingston, Zack Ryder, and Jinder Mahal to earn a United States title opportunity, a fatal four-way for the number one contendership. Rusev finishing it off, giving Kofi Kingston the accolade. Kofi tapping out. Tap, tappity tap. Rusev getting the win, and will be facing the United States champion next week. Next week should be a pretty big episode on SmackDown Live. We got a title match and a number one contender match. And I'll bring up the number one contender match when we get to the main event. The Bludgeon Brothers defeat local competition. Before then, the Usos were cutting a promo. Usos are leaving, and the Bludgeon Brothers come out. I thought that was for the Bludgeon Brothers to challenge the Usos right then and there. I think it's just teasing that could be a match at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view event. Again, it's the SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view between Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. Or as I called it when I was younger, Grapplemania. Again, I've been a fan since 1994. 1 year after Monday Night Raw started, ironically. Anyways, Charlotte Flair cutting a promo. Ruby Riott, the Riot Squad coming out there to confront her. At first, Charlotte actually knocks all down all those pins. And then they come back, attackers lay her out. And Miss Money in the Bank Carmella comes out, and I'm marking out a bit because I really hope that when Carmella does cash in, it is successful and she becomes champion. SmackDown Live Women's Champion. Whether it's on Charlotte Flair or whoever, or it would have been Natalya or somebody else. Whoever, I do hope that was the case. But she attempts to cash in, or she comes out there after Charlotte gets laid out by the Riot Squad. You know, just when you think sanity cease, Carmella, Miss Money in the Bank, letters out with her contracts, ready to cash in. You know, stuck, but then turning the other way, she gets referee takes a bump. Someone else to wait for the referee to get up. By the time he gets to Charlotte's up and ready to go for the fight, and I was like, well, you know, no thanks anymore, you know, and then decides not to cash in. You know, thinking better and not cashing in her contract, at least for now, you know, currently. So we'll see when that actually happens. Will it be WrestleMania? Will it be before? Should it be after? I still hope that at some point, whether they're going to do this year, the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, or for the Mr. Money in the Bank, or any point in any future, I hope to see in my lifetime, so to speak, WWE book one of their Money in the Bank contract holders to technically be holding it all the way to the next year's Money in the Bank pay-per-view, where then, in my booking and my thinking, and I'm sure others have this thought and idea as well. I know Good Miper did, but his way of doing things a little bit different and how he would book it with in the next year. But for me, that person would be in the next year's Rumble match, the briefcase going back up, and them defending the title. Like they're coming into Money in the Bank as like a defending champion, defending their title against others, as you have any other pay-per-view, any other show. Otherwise, you know, for actual championships, but for the briefcase in that sense as well. So I certainly wonder how that's going to go and see when Carmella is to cash in. One-on-one match, Baron Corbin defeating Ty Dillinger. He's there. Then in the main event, you have Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles getting the win. So going up there. And Daniel Bryan earlier announcing that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will be facing each other 1-on-1 to become the number one contender and then face off against AJ Styles for the championship at Fastlane, where neither of them are going to win the title, but hey, give the title opportunity. So if you're going to throw away the title opportunity, might as well give it to Kevin Owens, because you know the Sami Zayn fans will be crushed if Sami Zayn gets a title opportunity and then loses, even though it was in the cards for it to be AJ Styles and Nakamura at WrestleMania anyway. That's what's going to be booked. It's like it's going to be Brock and Roman. So there we go. We all just have to hashtag deal with it. We all do, me as well, and others. So there we go. No Ronda Rousey here on SmackDown Live, but mentioned. No Ronda Rousey on Raw. I mean, I thought the big breaking news is that she signed a full-time contract, but that doesn't start until WrestleMania or something, or until she makes another surprise return at Elimination Chamber or Fastlane or both. You know, is she going to be doing the one of the free agent gimmick? Probably not, but just, I don't know. You never signed a contract. She's ready to work. She's happy to be there. But we don't see her at all on Raw or SmackDown Live. I don't know. Just me. I'll get over it, but wanted to give my 2 cents on that. Glad Ronda Rousey's in WWE so well, but you want to come to WWE, sign a contract to be full time? Let's get to work. But anyways, pretty good show, SmackDown Live. Welcome to follow me on Twitter at WWE_podcast. Check out my Insta poll for SmackDown Live. What do you think of the show? What do you think? Great, good, okay, or terrible? After you vote, you're welcome to retweet and go from there. Thanks to everybody also who voted for Steve's Wrestling Ramble every single day for the Wrestling Radio Awards. Now I wait until February 8th, I believe, 3rd or 8th, when they have the show, the Wrestling Radio Awards itself, and find out if I'm a winner in any category. And if I don't win, I'll find out where I ranked. Last year I was somewhere near the bottom, but hopefully this year at least I'm moving on up. Slowly but surely. Trying to make this my life, trying to make this my job. I really enjoy what I do. I enjoy talking about professional wrestling. I enjoy talking about NFL. I enjoy talking about anything and everything I talk about on the channel. And I know I should focus it more on sports. And if I do that, I'll get more subscribers and leave my TV talking stuff into another channel or get rid of it entirely. But I'm in the middle of a couple of seasons for a couple of TV shows. And for those that do watch those, thank you. And you know which ones I'm talking about. But maybe after I might stop doing it for TV shows and just focus with Steve's Wrestling Ramble and Talking Packers with Steve, the cornerstones of this channel, main focus of this channel, because that's what this channel is all about. Sports Talk Network. Sports Talk Network. It's true as dang. Hope you all have a great rest of your evening. Next week I will be having theme songs and music and stuff like that for intro and outros. And my new battle buddy, Blue Snowball Microphone, will be back with me as well next week as we move forward on the road to WrestleMania, the aftermath of the Super Bowl next week, and otherwise going on. So I hope you all have a great rest of your evening. Have a great Wednesday as well. Indeed. Oh, by the way, just to learn about me, one of my favorite songs, Place on Earth, or Heaven is a Place on Earth, 80s song. It's awesome. Listen to it. I can listen to it a loop 24 hours. But anyways, okay. But anyway, over. Take care. Have fun. Stay safe. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. And don't forget to check out my other videos when you can. And above all else, as always, take care.